Good morning. It's been a minute. It's been a bit going on, yeah? Just thought I'd drop in and have a bit of a chat about the energies and how I see that they're unfolding at the moment and what's coming up. Certainly we've pivoted into a pretty interesting time. The last 6 months of this year, 2020, probably the last 6 years and really potentially the last 60 years has been all about feminine. How do you hold back the feminine? How do you restructure the feminine? What does it even mean to be feminine? And we've kind of thrashed that around and we've seen how that's gone for good and for ill. And the next 6 months, starting a few weeks ago really, is going to be all about masculine, and particularly how the masculine in you and around you relates to power, how it relates to structure and boundaries, and how it relates to destruction and death. And that's the big one, Mars and Pluto, for the astrology buffs. But you'd be saying, what are you doing even talking about astrology? You come on here, you put on memes, you post stuff all the time, we're all one, this is all an illusion. Yeah, it is. But we like to tell ourselves stories so we know what's going on. And I think, personally, astrology and what's going on out there is telling us what's going on in here. It's happening in here first. And if we don't catch it in here, it's going to show us out there. Some more conspiratorially minded people think that's why we're told not to look at astrology and astronomy anymore, because that is the story of what's going on around us and in us. And so that Mars Pluto, that how your drive, you want to go, get it done, get out there, get it happening. How does that relate to structures that need to be pulled down, habits that need to be changed? And Pluto, that death and destruction, especially in the last 100 years, has got a really bad reputation. And we fear it. We have no way to conceptualize that without fear, that letting go. But traditionally, Pluto only destroys what is not working for you. You might not like it at the time, but it needs to go for you to get to where you need to go, if you need to go anywhere. If you don't, well then, maybe it won't have any effect on you and you don't notice it. But a lot of people seem to notice it. So I'm assuming that there are people here that feel like they need to go somewhere. They need to do something. There's a push, there's a drive, there's an urge or an urgency. So a really good reflective practice for the next little while, probably up until Christmas, because Mars is not going anywhere with Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto. It's really got some stuff to work out, and we're going to grind through it one way or another. So a really good practice would be to find where that is in you, and we can do it right now. If my arm doesn't drop off, if it does, the phone will drop in the river and this will never make it to any platform, so you'll never know. But if we just close our eyes and take a breath and just feel that energy, that day, that month, that year, that lifetime spiraling up our spine into our head and then dropping back down again. Not forcing it, not pushing it, just notice it. And then just question yourself, question your heart space. Where is that Mars within you that wants to go? that wants to be seen, that wants to conquer and protect and get out there. Very electric energy, very forceful sometimes. And what's its conversation with Pluto, with destruction, with death, with restructure? Where does that apply in your life? Where's the brick wall that your Mars energy is slamming up against, going, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go, I need to go, I want to go, let me go, and you just keep hitting it. Keep hitting that wall, or that tree, or whatever. And here's Pluto, you know, Thanos, if you're a movie buff. In some ways, I am inevitable. I'm slow moving, but I am inevitable. Just get out of the way. I'll have it done. You might not like it, and it might take until Christmas, but I'll remove it for you. And then we can get on with building something new. And that's going to look different for every single person. But that's your junction, that's your apex, that's your pivot point. That's how you take all of this craziness that we see around us outside and you bring it back inside you. And you say, where's my anger? Where's my fear at what I'm going to lose? And do I even need it? Is it even serving me? Because, hey, just search Mars retrograde and wars. You'll see what happens. Like if that Mars energy gets pushed in the wrong direction, you'll see anger, you'll see fear, you'll see destruction, you'll see genocide. It's not pretty. So find it in you first, before life has to show you outside of you where it needs to be done. And that'll save everyone else around you a whole lot of trouble. And yourself, hopefully. So just connect back in with that breathing. Breathing all the way up from the base of your spine, soles of your feet. I'm sucking in river water here, up through the rocks. That whole life, refining, filtering up your spine, washing around in your head, sinking back down again, back down to the base of your spine, to the bowl of your pelvis, to the soles of your feet, down into the river, down into the earth. Where are you feeling pushed? Where are you feeling urgent? Where is it being blocked? Is that blockage a habit? Is that blockage a relationship? Is that blockage a pattern? Can Pluto remove that pattern for you? And if so, step out of the way and see what happens. Because you don't want to be standing next to the wall when the wrecking ball hits it. And it is inevitable that wrecking ball is going to hit it. So if you wrap yourself around the wall, hugging it, saying, no, no, don't let it go, watch out. You'll take a hit. So really sit with that question. And just let it all dissolve. Let the image fade. Let the feeling fade. Hold that void space, that quiet, that calm. Not even my voice, not even the water on the rocks. Nothing. Light before it comes light. And take that peace and calm forward and into your day. Alright. Much love. Talk to you soon.